Yep. So what machine were you using? A GPX, were you?
I was using the GPX and my mate's using the GPX, yeah. And my mate actually, he was the one that pinpointed it, and then we dug it out.
You thought it was strange because it was magnetic. It was just these machines were going off. Were they going?
Oh well, it just made a lot of noise, and we dug it out. Didn't know what we had, and chucked it in the back of the truck and let it roll around there for the rest of the trip up there, because we thought, what is it?
And you said there was a crust underneath as well. You were saying.
Yeah, we had crusts, and we picked all them up. We took them, which we've still got.
So what do you think it was? It came off the meteorite, or was it the impact zone underneath compressed?
Yeah, well, the crusts were under the actual meteorite.
Yeah.
So they had come off. I don't know how they
over time.
But,
who knows how old that was? You know.
I asked one of the blokes at the university, and he said could have been in the ground for 4,500 years or something. But they reckon it could have been floating around in space for 4 billion years.
Wow.
And as I say,
so it was rolling around the back of your truck. You weren't quite sure what it was, and then what happened then?
Then, well, I took it home to Queensland, to Yeppoon, and Paul went back down to Narromine, where he lives, and made a few inquiries with different people, and he rang me up and said a bloke wants to see it and to clean it up. So I got a drill with a wire brush on the end of it, and it took about a day to get all the dirt and stuff off.
Because you're saying it was bright. It was bright red when you first found it.
It was just like a big red rock.
Yeah.
Just dirt. And
you said a hole. You said it was a big, massive hole. You ended up digging for it. It was like.
Yeah, a hole about a metre, I suppose.
Yep.
And we had to get it that wide so we could get in each side of it to lift it out.
How heavy was the?
25 kilos.
Okay, wow.
And yeah, well, I cleaned it up, and the bloke said, has it got any thumbprints in it? Well, you couldn't see it until you cleaned it up, because they were all, the indents were covered in dirt, and once you cleaned them out, you could see these indents, which they call thumbprints, all over it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Definitely a meteorite.
Yeah.
And just from there, we ended up with geoscience, took it down there, and they identified it as a positive meteorite.
So the thumbprints were an indicator of
an indication of a meteorite. If it didn't have them in it, it could have been
anything.
Yeah.
So that was the giveaway.
That was one of the giveaways.
And that piqued the interest of everyone, I guess. And then so geosciences, they took it for analysis, did they?
Yeah, yes, that's been tested by them, and was sent to Melbourne and tested down there, and then from there, well, we negotiated and sold it to them.
So they're probably going to put it in a museum, no doubt, somewhere, or
it is in the museum down in geoscience, in a special display cabinet with a plaque on it explaining about it. And
yeah, nice, great. Gets a once in a lifetime find. So well done. That's great. And
that's what it is, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, people will go for the gold nuggets, but yeah, nuggets from outer space, like that. Definitely rare and.
It is a very rare meteorite, and of that type, It's the largest in Australia, and it's up with the largest in the world. There's only about 6 of them, I think, in the world.
Wow. So what type? What classification is it? Is it, or is it? Mm.
Really can't. I've got it at home, but I
Yeah.
just can't think of it.
So what's it mainly made of?
Iron.
Just
It's an iron.
pure.
Iron. Yeah.
Well, hence why your machine went and magnetic. Yeah, magnetic iron. You know,
Yeah.
your machine would have
You
screamed.
hold a bit of metal, and it's here. It'll just draw it straight in, bang.
Very strong.
Yeah, very strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for telling us the story, John. Appreciate it. Now he's off to find some smaller nuggets, different
Yeah.
colour.
Yeah. We'll just see what happens.
Great. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.